I looked online to see how to replace the brakes, rear brakes on a Ford Escape Hybrid, and didn't really find what I wanted. The first thing that came across was the instructions on turning your key off and on several times and all that nonsense to get the brake activating device deactivated, and that didn't work. So I saw another video that said just take off the battery and just disconnect the whole thing, and the whole system's inert, so you don't have to worry about the brake activation, the electric brake activation. You know, the noise that it makes when you touch the car, when you get into it. First thing it does is zzz, and all kinds of crap happens. Anyway, so this is real easy. This job is a lot easier than thought. What you're going to need is, and this is the most critical item, believe it or not, a 7mm Allen and an extension, and that's because they couldn't put the they had to get the brake, the shock absorber in the way of getting to the brakes. Obviously your brake shoes, pry bar helps. Some Teflon lube or something similar for the pins, and crocus cloth to clean up the pins that are going to come out. And then this is what I use to put the pistons back inside, back in the caliper, but you certainly can use a big old C-clamp will do just fine. Alright, let's see if I can get this set up where you can see what I'm doing. I do have a jack stand underneath on the other side, so don't comment on my safety issues. First thing you're going to do is pull these plugs out here, keeping the Allen bolts clean, and you will replace them. Next, get your Allen bolt in there. Yeah. All the brake designs in the world, they couldn't have kept using the same brake design they've been using for years. Somebody had to reinvent the wheel again. Full employment for engineers. I use a screwdriver to get in here and get the pin out, help move the pin out of the way. That's this pin down here. There's is down there. And this is the pin you're unscrewing, and you have to use this to help get it, back it out. I have to reposition the camera. Okay, I think you can see. You get the idea. Get this thing out. Alright. Here's what you're trying to take out. They couldn't have made it any more difficult, could they? And you can see it's not coming out easily, it's dragging, and that's where that lube is going to come in, and the sandpaper to clean this thing up so it goes back in smoothly and allows your caliper to move. Jesus Christ. Okay, here's the pin out, and you see it's got dark on it. Well, you're going to take your cloth and you're going to do one of these routines and make it all pretty. Okay, it's out. Let's see if I can get it to go back. There we go. Okay. Now the other side, I already did the other side, so I know I can do this. I know I can show you. The other side hung up for some odd reason. It's supposed to just slide off, but for some reason it didn't. Let's see if this one's going to treat me any better. No. I say it's supposed to slide off because the other one's going to slide right back on. Now why this is hanging up, I don't know. The other one did it to me as well. So you just got to break it free. Keep working on it. No, I don't have Photoshop, so I'm just going to have to watch this. Just have to fast forward through this part. And then all of a sudden the other one came off. I don't know what I did to make it come off, but that's what it did. It just came off magically. All of a sudden just released. Push the piston back in right now. I can do that just with this pry bar. Heck, that makes things a lot easier. Huh. Wish I'd know that on the other side. Okay. Again, I don't know what was hanging it up, but there you go. So this one comes, this pad comes off. It's got the real long tangs. Then it's the inner. This one comes off. It's got the shorter tangs. Let's see if you can see that or not. Back this up a little bit. Problem is I can't see what I'm looking at and do it at the same time, and you know, photograph at the same time. Okay. All right. So this one comes off. Short tangs, and this is they're both a pain in the ass to get on and off. It's a ridiculous system. All right. So now I'm going to use. I got this fancy tool for spreading piston. But you certainly can use a C-clamp, that'll work just as well. So what I'm going to do is push the piston back in the housing. Okay. Back in there. Get our brake pads. One with the clips goes in here, and this is not easy to install. The spring is incredibly stiff. Let me try putting some lube on it, maybe that'll help. I did not do that on the other side. Probably not necessary, you just need stronger fingers than I have. Now I gotta go get a towel. I don't want to get grease on my pads. Son of a bitch, that's tough. This isn't right. Ain't that difficult? God almighty. Punish somebody for doing that. Okay. This one clips on. It's not much easier. Just really want to hurt somebody for designing a system like this. Just ridiculous. Okay, and then magically it goes in. Now, what the heck did I do different? I have no idea. All right, so let's put this on here. And then it just goes on magically, just like it was. Tilt the camera back. Okay, now I'm gonna go polish these pins. I'm using the vise, and I'll be right back. So, grab a coffee. Okay, nice shiny pins. Let's get some. I'm not even stick my finger in there. I'm just gonna cram this in here and get some lube all over it. Stick it in there, and then try to line things up. That's the next fun activity. All right, high temperature lube. This goes in here. in there. And it just came out. That's part of the fun. All right, so these are slightly spring-loaded, so you're going to have to push on them to get. The bottom one usually lines up without any trouble. Okay, see, we're going in there just fine. Finger tight. The top one, like it's spring-loaded. The shoes are spring-loaded, so you need to push in. Try to find where the threads are. Got them. Okay. So we're good there. Tighten those down. Just a normal tightening. We're not talking about holding together the Eiffel Tower. Put your plugs back in to keep threads clean and the Allen clean. That's it. If you know what you're doing, if you've done it many times, you probably can knock this out in half the time. So we got all we got to do is the fronts now, and then we'll have done a brake job, or not a brake job, at least replace some pads anyway. So that's it. Good luck.